What's up, folks? It is your man Jack Gill, Jack Gill Podcast Show, where everything is talked about. Now, today, man, just freestyling again, really just talking about the life and respect. I just want to be on my life. I just want to tell a story, pretty good story, what I went through or was going through in my life, and how my queen and I have been together for 40 years, married 35 years. So just want to tell a little story about it. Let's talk about it. What's up, folks? It's your man once again, Jack Gill Podcast Show, where everything is talked about. Hey, man, I just wanted to freestyle again, just talking pretty much the things that my queen and I went through, and I think I told this story before. So uh, let me understand it if you guys understand what I'm trying to get at. You know, for me, I said before, we've been married 35 years. We've been through a lot. Have 3 kids, and I'm so proud of my queen, and the reason why I'm so proud of her because she did a great job. I thank God that all of my kids are productive in life. They are doing everything that you ask them to do because I'm a firm believer that kids learn at home and they go out into the world to show what they have learned. So I just want to keep the kudos for my queen that had done a great job. And I say all that to say because I was a traveling husband. We were inseparable for 4 or 5, maybe 6, 7 years, if I can remember right. But and then I took a position to go on the road to work, which was have better our financial situations. It was hard at first to do it because I didn't want to let her hand go. I have a beautiful, beautiful queen. I did not want to let her go. And for me to become masculine and to be that man, I didn't want to fail her. So I took the job. And as I went, going for months at a time, went 1 month at a time, and all I could think about was my queen. Yeah, we talked every day and everything went on. We did a great job and communicating and doing things. And as I progressed and kept going back and forth to work and the years passed by, kind of get to a point in your life or your relationship. Well, hell, she has a circle, I has a circle. So now my family became my guys on the road with me, guys and gals on the road with me that worked hand in hand with me. That became my family. So when I came home, I still had this family. See, I thought I was doing everything right. I kept my front door and my back door clean at all times. My queen did not have to work or worry about anything. She worked. She's still working. But she didn't have to work if she didn't want to. But I took care of her. At least I thought I was taking care of her in my mind. But see, that's why I'm telling you, if you don't get those conversations and you don't have that communication, that's where we have problems in life, in relationships, in marriage. We have to have communication with one another. Now, I can't go and get to her feelings only if she releases those feelings to me. The same with her. She doesn't know my feelings unless I release those feelings to her. But yet, you still have to understand, you still have to take heed, you still have to be that lover, that partner, and a friend. And I always ask my queen, are we still friends? I need to know, are we still friends? And that's the most important thing because you have to stay friends. You have to be a friend before you can be anything else. That's what builds up your trust and respect in relationships, in marriages. You have to understand. And as I progressed and got promoted and did all these different things in my job wise, I thought it was the right thing to do, and all I thought about was just making money. The money was great. So I thought my home was okay. I thought everything was great, going good. Everything was just bumping. My kids were doing well. They didn't have to worry about anything. Schooling was good. They didn't have to work hard for anything. Just, and I'm saying because I provided it for them if they needed. But my queen used to always tell me, hey, quit doing that for them kids. And I didn't understand it at first, but I thought because I was gone so many days that I had to make it up. That's why she was telling me that. And I had to understand what she was saying. Then I understood that when we had that communication and we talked about it, then I understood what she was saying. She had it. She had everything covered. I don't have to come home and double it. Of course, the kids wasn't going to say anything, but I thank God for them because they listen. They are productive in society. They all have their education. They are doing their own thing, and I thank God for that. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to my queen for doing what they done, and understanding that when I got back into the realm of being a worker away from home, in and out, and didn't communicate properly with my queen when my queen was crying out for me. All I knew that it was the job. I'm providing. My front and back door is clean. And as time progresses, you fall apart from one another. You still love each other, but you fall apart. And you don't understand why you fall apart. It's because of the communication of being alone. If you're home, so your queen can have a shoulder or a beating heart to hear. Those are the little things that you have to understand in a relationship and in a marriage. Those things play a big part in it. I say all that to say that to my men or women that are doing different things and you guys are being avoiding from your partner or whatever it is. If you love that person, show that person that you love him or love her. You have to do the little things. You have to ask, are we still friends? Hey, did you get the sticky note I put on the coffee pie? Because I know you love coffee. Hey, I love you, baby. Baby, I hope you have a great day. Hey, baby, I'm sending you this kiss. Put it where you want it. You have to do those kind of things. And I hear it all the time that we get so caught up into our job. Every time the phone rings, you have to pick it up. Now the conversation has stopped. And I used to always wonder why. My queen used to always tell me that. But I didn't have any knowledge of what she's talking about because I'm providing. And love is just not enough. Love is not enough. What does love has to do with it? It has to be a friendship, a partnership. Then you could become lovers. I'm telling you the lesson because it's the lesson that I learned. My angel taught me a lesson. She taught me a great lesson. When I would get the silent treatment, why? Because I wasn't there for a shoulder to lean on when she needed someone to talk to. Those are the things that when we come home from work or we come home from a long day, we still have to be their partner. We still have to be their friend. The only way that marriages will work, we in my community are so far down in divorce. We at 33% in divorce rate. We are going all the way up. We are keep going up because now it's the me world. But you still have to be that friend to your queen or your king. You guys still have to be friends. And I didn't understand that part of it. went on, and all the little things I thought, buying flowers, let's go out to dinner, let's go do this, the event, the gatherings. You do all those different things, but there's something still missing. That friendship. That friendship, being that partner. Those are the things in a relationship that you have to take heed to. I love my queen to death. She's a beautiful woman. She does beautiful things. She takes care of me just as well as I take care of her. Are we still friends? That's the question I ask all the time. Because if I'm still your friend, we are still good. We are still able to communicate. We are still able to become partners and do things that partners do. I still want to be able to go open the car door for my wife when she comes in. I still want to open the door if I see her coming in from work. I still want to have that door. Any little thing to take the burden off of her, to take the stress off for my queen. And I learned that lesson the hard way when I was getting the silent treatment, didn't know why. She taught me the lesson that regardless of what you think you are doing good, I'm still here wanting you to be my friend and my partner and my lover. It took me a while to take heed of what she was telling me. And I didn't understand. I was always, the mind was spinning 1,000 times a minute of what is she talking about now? She would write me little love notes telling me this is what she's missing. This is what she wants. I would brush it off like, hey, I got to go to work. We'll talk about it later. But that later never came. We are still together because I took heed. I stopped doing my routine when I came home and put all the priorities on my queen. Make sure she was safe. Make sure I had her secure. Make sure she had that beating heart to lean on when she want to let her emotions out. Let her get her emotions out. Then ask, how can I help you? Not let me go fix it. Not let me run down to the job and find that person that she had a disagreement with. But how can I help you? And my queen and I are still here. But that doesn't mean anything, folks. I'm just giving you my life story of being a avoidant partner that worked on the road, and it kind of threw things to a loop, but my queen stayed by my side. Even though some of her notes or her love letters that she was giving me, I know I didn't do the right thing by them. Looked at it, read them, put them aside, but I knew I had a job to do on the road. I knew I had to do my other family. I knew I had to take care of my other family just as well as my family at home. My front and back door stayed clean. Had to have it clean. Those are the little things that you have to do in life to keep a relationship, a marriage going in one direction. That's a good direction. There's going to be those days that you guys are going to have fusses and fights. But who's going to be the bigger person? Men, we have to stop defending every time your queen critiques you. You have to stop and listen. Listen to what she's telling you so you can understand her feelings. Women, the same thing. We are still masculine men, but yet we still want to hear your point of view. We still want you to let us know what is going on in life. You have to listen in order to keep a relationship. I see it all the time. Been married 50 years. Now they want to split up. 50 years. You splitting up for what reason? And And all it probably takes is just communication. Someone has to be the bigger person and say, let's start now. Okay, we got the fuss and fight over with. Let's start now. Let's put everything in the past. Because if you don't relinquish your past, if you don't finalize your past, your relationship will never end. See it all the time. Oh, what happened that day you was with this girl or you was with this man? When you cheated on me, you did all these. See, if you never resolve the past, you will never have a relationship. It'll never go right for you. That is the ultimate goal. You have to resolve the past. You have to move forward. You can't keep bringing up your past. That would never work for you. You will never keep a relationship. My community, we are so bad at it. We're so bad at it. It makes me sick to see how now that our young black men are staying away. They're not trying to get married. They're not trying. They'll have a relationship with you. That's it. And now listen, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with our young black men and our young black women not getting together. It's all about having a relationship or yeah, I come by you and you guys can do what you got to do when you guys are together for a night. But there's no relationships no more. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. How this world is trending. It's trending more to the me individually, right? And if you find someone that you can become a friend with and you guys become lovers, that's fine. That's the way the world is. But marriage is the issue that no one want to challenge that job, which is a hard job. This job is so hard to be married. See, because some spouses have so much time on their hand. Now, I'm not saying they're going out there and doing all these committing infidelity or anything like that. I'm just saying, your mind, if someone is just sitting there or you don't work that day and your spouse is at work, there's so many things that you can get into. Sometimes we get into the wrong thing 60% of the time. Things that we shouldn't be trying to find. We go digging, become detectives. And you find what you're getting for, what you're digging for, right? But that's part of life too. Because you do want to know what is going on in your spouse or your partner or your friend or whoever you are. You want to know what's going on in their life. And if you're not priority number one, you're not going to get any information. So if your partner's not calling you back or texting you, that means you are not priority in their life. There's something else going on. And you have to get to the bottom of it. That takes communication. That's taking being a friend and understanding each other's emotions. And I'm going to say it again. Women and men, the emotions are totally different. Women emotions are feelings. They want to get that feeling out. They want to do it quick. They want to give it to you. They want to vent. They want to get it out. Let you know what's on their mind. And men, we don't want to be disrespected. That is our ultimate goal, is not being disrespected. Why? If we feel we are disrespected, it won't be good. It won't be good. But people, I'm just telling you that we should just keep ourselves together, stay spiritual, prayed up, pray together. Men, make sure you keep your queen safe. That is the ultimate goal, and that is to keep your queen safe and secure. Because if she feels safe and secure, you got a woman for life. If you treat her good and she always hung around, even when things were bad, she's not gonna leave you. She will stick around. She will do everything for you. And I'm only talking about the experiences that I've had. and had to understand, had to humble myself, had to learn my queen all over again because I miss our maturity years together. Now that I have gotten older, now that I'm home, now that I'm here 24/7, I'm in her space. So I give her space until she's ready. Till she's ready to come and hug me and sit down and we can watch a movie at night. I give her space. She had it 25, 30 years. And she did a hell of a job. My queen, Laura, I love you and will always love you. Folks, this has been your man Jack Gill, Jack Gill podcast show. I'm just freestyling, like I things come to my mind, and I just have to freestyle and talk about it. But I just want to give it, like I said, give a shout out to my queen again for what a great job of 40 years of relationship with you, and through it all, it's been 98% great. We built a wonderful, wonderful life together. And all I can say is thank you, Lord. Thank you, my queen, for doing a great job. But folks, like I said, this is Jack Gill Podcast Show where everything is talked about. And remember, if don't let anyone tell you that you cannot succeed, because you first have to love yourself before anyone else can love you. Peace.